What is going on, YouTube? My name is Lucas, and today we're going to be talking about Quantum Computing Inc., ticker symbol QUBT, and a ton of information has been coming out, and a lot of things have happened since I've done a video on this company back in the month of July. So I'm excited to bring you a ton of new updated information, and really this stock price has really gone in the upward direction since the last video. So if you're interested in this company, interested in finding out information about this company, I suggest you stay tuned right after this. Before we start talking about quantum computing and things that really kind of fly over my head, I suggest you guys smash that subscribe button, smash that like button, comment down below, and now it's time to get into the video. Let's go. I'm telling you guys, quantum computing is going to be the future of computers, and you're talking about some amazing, fast computing that is going on. And the last time I did a video, I really honestly didn't understand a whole lot. I still don't understand a ton, but I understand what the company is trying to accomplish. I understand what the whole gist of the company is. But when you start talking about quantum computing, that really honestly needs like 6 degrees and doctorate degrees and all kinds of things. So I'm here to bring the information on the company and really excited to provide the information to you guys because they really have made some massive advancements. Now the biggest question I'm assuming will probably start out is, what is Quantum Computing Inc. and what do they do? So we're going to talk about that. Swinging on over here. Quantum Computing Inc. is focused on developing novel applications and solutions utilizing quantum and quantum-ready computing techniques to solve difficult problems in various industries. A couple of those industries are like the government, transportation, things like that. Probably logistics and other things. The company's team of experts are in finance, computing, security, mathematics, and physics, are available to assist developers, businesses, and government agencies that are looking to harness the power of quantum computing to solve their challenging real-world problems. Now, I think that that's very significant. I think when you have a computer that has the ability to solve real-world problems, then you're really talking about some amazing products and really truly some amazing things. And so those are the things that I kind of really understand what's going on. Now we're going to dive in and kind of talk about some of the things that have occurred since the last time I've done a video. And, you know, they were really early on in the beta stages. They were really still working on the Mukai. And we're going to talk about how they're in like 3.0 phase already. And they've made some massive strides. And then I got a major piece of information that is really exciting. And that I'm going to save for you at the very end. So let's dive into this thing immediately. So Quantum Computing Inc., like I said in the very beginning, currently it is trading over the counter. And it is ticker symbol QUBT. The technology leader in quantum-ready applications and tools. At the time of my first video, this truly was the first quantum computing stock to the market. And so they have made some massive strides. It says a technology leader in quantum-ready applications and tools, and only public pure play in quantum computing, has released version 3.0 of its performance-leading Mukai quantum software development and execution platform. The new version delivers greater problem-solving capability, more simplified software development and execution, and built-in connections to the widest selection of the world's most powerful quantum computers, along with the industry's first capabilities. So as you can see, we're at 3.0, and it's just doing massive things. While for the most users, cloud availability has overcome the high cost of purchasing QC hardware. Accessing QC vendors via the cloud requires extensive technical know-how and special skills, noted QCI Chief Technology Officer Michael Booth. This still puts quantum computing out of reach for most organizations who could benefit the most from the power of quantum solutions. Mukai 3.0 overcomes these challenges now better than ever before. In addition to making QC software development and execution simpler and more affordable, Mukai 3.0 makes it even easier, more powerful, and scalable. So that is a massive help to the people that are really trying to make that next step And with them being on 3.0, obviously it's more scalable, it's extremely powerful, and it's probably going to be a lot more cost efficient. Those are the things you're wanting to see. We encourage developers and organizations to try Mukai today and discover firsthand how they can migrate their existing applications to quantum-ready solutions and realize superior performance in solving real-world problems, even when running their quantum-ready applications on classical computers. Example of real-world problems Mukai can now more effectively address include reducing the impact of revenue or business operations posed by adverse environmental conditions like hurricanes, floods, wildfires, and power outages. Companies can use Mukai to minimize such disruptive, high-impact events in real time by helping to guide their response. Improved optimization can also help research and design like drug discovery, where better predicted protein folding can speed the design process and improve efficacy. Portfolio managers can potentially maximize their return on investment by better optimizing asset allocations. That one right there really kind of blew my mind, and the reason is because it's going to benefit portfolio managers in a way that they're going to fully maximize and optimize asset allocations. I think that's extremely important. Quantum Simplicity Mukai 3.0 supports easy, direct connections to the widest selection of the world's top quantum computers, including those offered by IonQ, D-Wave, IBM, and Rigetti. I think that's how you pronounce that. Mukai users also do not need to know or implement the various highly technical methods for connecting their classical environment Intel or AMD processor base to these various QCs. Mukai's powerful but easy to use subject matter expert interface saves developers and programmers significant time, cost, and resources while vastly accelerating the development process. So what they're doing is basically they're simplifying the process down, but then they're using Mukai to ramp it up and make it so much better, powerful, like I said already, more efficient, cost efficient, and really it's just taking the steps, to the next level and probably the next level after that. And so it's really amazing to see. The same high-level concentrated optimization interface Mukai provides for running applications using its state-of-the-art classical solver can also be used to test and solve problems on the QCs, but without program changes or setting up individual accounts with each QC provider. Even more beneficial right there. Developers can exploit and evaluate different quantum processing units simply by selecting the target QC from within the Mukai interface. Mukai's software execution layer can direct the execution of problems to either classical or hybrid or of quantum and classical. So when they keep kind of bouncing back and forth there, the classical is going to be kind of your older computers, kind of what we deal with on an everyday to day basis, and obviously quantum is well beyond that. So as you can see, it kind of will use both interfaces. In addition to easy connectivity, Mukai 3.0 also enables users to submit a binary constrained optimization problem to quantum computer without having to learn deep mathematics or the various low-level details of their target's QCs. While the simplicity is in programming quantum-ready applications has long been available to Mukai users operating in the classical environments, the ability to easily create and submit such problems to a cloud-based quantum computer is new and unique to Mukai. It sounds like Mukai has taken some major strides since my video back in July, when they were just in the beta phases. They've taken some massive steps since that video. Each of today's QCs take a different approach to quantum processing, so some may be better suited for certain types of constrained optimization problems than others, said Booth. A simplified interface enables developers to program and test their applications on different QC hardware, but without needing to become an expert in deep math or particular QC. Quantum-ready applications developed with Mukai will also be ready to run on quantum computers of tomorrow when they achieve their anticipated performance advantage. This benefit preserves an organization's investment in early quantum software development and ensures the competitively faster time to market when superior quantum performance arrives. So really what this Mukai is assisting in also is the transition from just your classical computer and in expanding once quantum computing truly does become an everyday part of our life type thing. It says Mukai has been the first and only quantum software development and execution platform to deliver performance advantages with quantum-ready applications running on classical computers. This is the best in-class breakthrough in performance, was highlighted in the benchmark study published earlier this year. A new key feature of Mukai 3.0 is the ability to solve problems with a larger number of variables for constrained optimization problems or vertices for graph problems. Since a computation can grow exponentially with problem size, increasing the number of variables processed simultaneously can be difficult, although usually of high value. For Mukai 3.0, this number has increased fivefold from 10,000 to now more than 50,000. So I think that's extremely, extremely important. These are things that I'm starting to understand when you're talking about the simplicities of really what quantum computing can do. I mean, when you're talking government and really kind of transportation, mass transportation, and now you're talking about, obviously stocks and the ability to, have optimization of a portfolio, I think you're really kind of seeing some things unfold. And when they're doing it in fivefold, it's amazing to see. The expanded capacity supports the solving of larger or more difficult real-world problems in the classical environment while maintaining Mukai's superior performance advantage. The only practical limitation of this capability for quantum computers is the capacity of the quantum machine, which can vary widely. So basically, the only thing that's holding it back is the machine itself. While it may be easy to process simple problems that might have a million variables, those aren't the kinds of problems most users want to solve, noted Booth. While constantly improving, today's QC are also limited in capacity and how much they can handle simultaneously. Our development roadmap of Mukai included expanding such capabilities over the time, but without limiting performance or the difficulty of problems. Mukai 3.0 also features newly integrated functions that simplify problem solving, such as for community detection, where the number of steps required to return as a set of communities per vertex has been reduced. This makes the process conceptually simpler by maintaining the user's frame of reference. Simpler community detection can improve, for example, the search for patent cohorts that might benefit from the discovery of a new drug, so patient cohorts. The proprietary QUOIR optimization layer of the Mukai quantum software platform makes it easy to leverage its superior performance in solving real-world constrained optimization problems by automatically calculating a balance between obeying constraints and finding an optimal solutions. So really, it's calculating a ton of things, and really it's looking for the most optimum solution, the best result, or the best, obviously, outcome. Mukai 3.0 is available today, and users automatically receive the update upon their new login to the platform. So that is a ton of information right there. As you guys can see, truthfully, there really is a next level when you're talking about quantum computing, and sometimes it is extremely hard to understand, but I'm proud to be able to provide this information to you guys because this is next level, and this stock is, I'm excited to provide this next piece of information to you because it's truthfully one of the biggest things that I could find, and I'm excited to really bring it to you. So basically what they're going to be doing, like I said before, quantum computing is the first software platform to bridge the power of classical and quantum computing for the enterprise, has applied to list its common stock to the Nasdaq capital market. As the leading stock exchange for emerging growth companies, we anticipate a Nasdaq listing will elevate our profile in the investment community and increase awareness of our industry-leading Mukai quantum software development, connectivity, and execution platform, noted Robert Linkowski, CEO at QCI, obviously the CEO. We expect broader market and participation to support greater liquidity for our shareholders, increase our base with retail and institutional investors, and attract analyst coverage. All that right there is very, very important. And those are the types of things you want to see happen when you're added to a major index like the Nasdaq. So a lot of this stuff is going to start happening, and I think that's very important for this company. It says for QCI, these initiatives include growing sales and marketing to drive our customers' acquisition and increasing business development activity with key industry partners that include Splunk, which is obviously trading under the Nasdaq as SPLK, and Meriglim. The company is also building out its professional services team for assisting customers with quantum application development. Obviously, that's probably going to be a massive need. people are going to need to understand what they're involved with. I just provided a ton of information for you. Guys, I can assure you this will not be the last video on this stock, especially since they are potentially going to be added to the Nasdaq, and really they are taking the next steps and really making some monster moves. I'm excited for this stock. Hopefully you guys find some interest in this stock. You find some interest in this video. And I do want to remind you, I am not a financial advisor, and anything I say in this video is for pure entertainment purposes only. And I truly tried to entertain today. That was a lot of information. That was a mouthful, and I'm definitely going to have to get some water after this. I appreciate you guys. I really do. I appreciate you swinging by, checking this video out. It means a lot. It truly does. You guys know exactly how I do it. If you like this video, smash that like button. It helps out tremendously. And if you enjoy the content, because I'm going to keep the content flowing, subscribe to my YouTube channel. And as always, have a good day.